Welcome back to the creepy cottage. Last time, Clementine Castle settled into silence. But did it really? Clementine was a place that felt far too alive to be resting. But tonight, that quiet begins to answer back. Hoover, why don't you tell the kids what happened next?
I would love to, Grandma. All right, kids, always remember, sometimes the quiet things are the most important ones to listen to. The castle didn't change during the night, but both Corey and Kendra woke up again and again. Sometimes to the sound of the wind moving softly outside the windows, or to the sound of something settling deep within the walls. And yet, beneath it all, was that same eerie feeling, like something was always there. Corey turned onto his side, staring at the wall. He wondered if Kendra felt it too. Across the hall, Kendra gripped her blanket, pulling it up tighter and tighter, while trying to listen to the hallway beyond her door. And even though neither one of them wanted to be alone, they couldn't seem to muster the courage to walk across the hall to the other's room. The next morning, Clementine Castle looked exactly the same. But it didn't feel the same. A door that had been closed the night before was now slightly open. A chair near the fireplace sat at a little different angle. And at one time, Corey thought he saw movement at the far end of his room. But when he looked again, nothing was there. Later that afternoon, as they walked together down the hallway, Kendra stopped suddenly. She lowers her voice, almost a quiet whisper. "Do you see that?" she whispered. Corey looked where Kendra was pointing. At the end of the hallway, bathed in pale light, sat a dog. He didn't move. He didn't bark. He simply sat there, calm, patient, and just watching. Corey rubbed his eyes. And just like that, it was gone. That evening, after spending time in Corey's room, Kendra crossed the hall to her room to turn in for the night. Later that night, Corey woke up suddenly. But he wasn't sure why. Then he heard it. A soft sound. Not a step, not a creak, but a relaxing sigh. Like someone was settling in for the night. Corey slowly turned his head toward the window. And right there, in the moonlight, he saw a shape. 4 legs, big floppy ears and a tail, moving gently from side to side. It was the dog they had seen earlier. And then, in the blink of an eye, the moment Corey sat up, it was gone again. The next morning, Kendra admitted she had seen it too. It wasn't chasing, wasn't growling. It was just there, always quiet, always watching, waiting. They didn't know who the dog was, but stranger yet, how could it just disappear? But what they didn't yet understand is that that dog had been watching them since the very moment they arrived.
As you just heard Hoover explain, some places have stories that don't rush. They wait. And sometimes, when you begin to notice the quiet things begin to notice you. We'll continue more of Corey and Kendra's adventure next time. And thank you for stopping by the creepy cottage. Me and Grandpa Mike always love it when you kids stop by for a story. Until then, sleep well.